Mi nombre es ErikaLaBrujaa. Soy de Houston, Texas. I'm a queer Chicana, and I'm also the founder of PorVida.Tienda. With the mindset of, okay, like my family's gonna accept me. My family's gonna accept me because they've accepted this lifestyle. You know, like they've accepted me doing drag. They've accepted, you know, my friends. They've accepted my community. They're going to accept me. And that's not what happened, because it turns out your family will support the LGBT community until it's one of their own. And that was one of the hardest things I've ever had to deal with, because I didn't technically I didn't come out. It was more of I got caught, and you know, the news spreads fast, I guess, and everybody and their mother was calling me and was like, how dare you? You should be ashamed of yourself. Like, you know, this is our fault. We should have never let you go to those gay clubs. Like, this is the punishment we get from God because we allowed you to go out with your gay friends, and this is what we get for making you think it's okay. So I was very confused when I guess I was going through the coming out process. I was very confused because I was like, why was my family so accepting of the LGBT community last week, but now that they find out that I'm one of them, I'm going to hell? Like, why is that? For our whole entire lives, we're taught that family comes first, because that's how we are. That's what a Mexican household is. Family always comes first, no matter what. And for my whole life, that's what it was. Family always came first. But I was not about to let anybody tell me that that is not who I am, that is not what I'm allowed to like, or I'm not allowed to love a certain person, because that's bad. You know, it was very interesting. Like, it was really like a mind fuck thing, because I really thought it was gonna be like a parade of like, we knew it, oh my god, because they would joke about it all the time. They would joke about it and they would be like, oh, Erika, she's gonna find herself a lady boy. That's what they would call, like, you know, butch queens. And they would make jokes, and you know, we'd laugh because it was funny. But then it got to the point where I'm like, it's not a joke anymore, you know. And once they realized it wasn't a joke anymore, it was all like, you should be ashamed of yourself, you're disgusting. You know, the only reason why, you know, you're with a woman is because you don't know what it feels like to have a dick inside of you. Like, that was so hurtful, because first of all, I do know, and there's nothing wrong with liking both, so what's the problem? Like, we grow up with this idea that our parents put on us, and sometimes, you know, we don't want to be the macho man. Sometimes, you know, we want to put 301 lashes on and wear a lace front. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, we don't want to be the perfect wife. Sometimes we don't want to be ladylike and wear dresses and heels or whatever, you know? So I think it is hard because we feel like we let our family down. We feel like, you know, we're letting our religious values down, and sometimes that's just not the case. Like, you know, I'm super Catholic. I pray every single day. I have La Virgencita everywhere with me, and you know, I'm still myself. And sometimes I feel like, you know, our families don't understand that just because we're queer doesn't mean that, you know, our morals all of a sudden just don't exist. You know, we're not disgusting people. We still have our family values. We still have our morals. We're just gay, and that's it. Growing up, we are raised that family comes first. That no matter what happens, family always comes first. So if you're scared to come out because of what your family may think, you throw that to their face. You let them know that they told you family comes first. No matter what, family comes first. And if they even if they don't want to take that, then that's when you have to tell yourself that happiness comes first. Because that was my issue. Whenever I was going through my coming out, it was always family first, and how could you do this to us? How could you do this to your family? But for the first time in my life, I was experiencing real happiness and just genuine, beautiful love. And I was like, you know what? If they can't put my happiness first, then how am I expected to believe that family comes first if they can't even do that? You know, find that inner strength, and you just have to tell your family, like, hey, family comes first no matter what, right? I'm gay. And then do a cartwheel and throw some glitter in the air and just pray for the best.
Oh, we're so gay.